And I'm saying here and now to the viewers that I am going to beat you. That I'm throwing down the gauntlet.
Based on what though?
There's the gauntlet, I'm throwing it down.
So I guess as we're here, you might as well tell the viewers what happened. You might as well, as you're here.
Actually, I'm glad for the opportunity to put my case forward, because I genuinely was up for beating you, because I thought...
You saw me with my belly.
I saw you with this big belly, right? And I thought, he doesn't do sport, I'm bound to win. But unfortunately, as you know, I sustained an injury in my leg, and it put me out of action for a few months. But
we all told you to go to the doctor, go to physiotherapy.
Yeah, but what do they know?
Years of training.
Rest. That rest was the only thing I knew from the way it felt. That rest was all that was required. But I couldn't speed up the clock, could I? Anyway, yeah. So in the end, I did the race. I actually surprised myself, so I'm pleased with that.
What was it? Was there any motivation around you surprising yourself? Any extra?
There was. Obviously, we had our bet, didn't we? That I had to do it in 2 hours 15 to win the curry.
I was sucking into that, viewers. I was sucking into that.
But flipping out, I mean, Christ, I had to work for that 2 hours 15, and I'd like to think that I'd be able to do that again. I think I could do it again, 2 hours 15. I'm not saying this half marathon's coming up, but yeah. I think I could do it, maybe a year from now, September.
Well, hold on a minute, you did 2 hours 15 without training for 8 weeks, so think if you don't train for 52 weeks, what that could, you probably do it in like 2 hours 10. If you don't, you went for the rest strategy. I think like doing a full marathon, whereas Andy rested for 8 weeks for a half marathon, rest for 16 weeks for a full marathon.
Yeah.
Andy, I'm joking. In actual fact, the more I think about it, I spoke to other people who've done other half marathon times, and 2 hours 14 for someone that hadn't trained, and you're right, you had injured yourself, hadn't trained for 6 weeks or whatever it had been, is actually quite respectable. It was just unfortunate, viewers, that we had this bet that Andy would beat 2 hours 15, and I actually, again, surprised myself, I did it. An hour 50, which I didn't expect to do. Honestly, I didn't. My training pace for that half marathon was about an hour, well, it's 2 hours basically. So on the day to beat that by 10 minutes, adrenaline, crowds and all the rest of it, I was really pleased.
So to push your body to that level of, to that limit was quite, exciting to actually get there, because I'd never been to that. I'd never been there before, and I've been there, and it's not nice. I mean, it's nice in one way to think this feels kind of weird, but it's not nice to think
extreme things all the time.
I could go down at any moment, and there's nothing I could do about it. I could have collapsed at any moment, and if I did, there'd be nowhere I could get. I had no strength. I mean, even I look back even now, and I'm even amazed that I even got that far.
See, the only regret I've got about that half marathon race is that we'd had all the build up and the banter and the competition.
I know what you're going to say.
No, I'm just saying, I would love to have run against you, having had you trained properly, yeah? Because as it was, I beat you, well, I did an hour 50, you did 2 hours 14, well, 13 or 12, whatever it was, yeah? Well, it was almost like, well, yeah, I beat Andy. Big deal, because that's what you'd expect. If I trained like 3 or 4 times a week for like 5 months before.
You were averaging a mile 1 minute faster than I was.
I mean, I'm pleased. I'm pleased that I did a lot better than I expected. But I'd like to have beaten you under fair circumstances. We both trained for it. We both gave it our all, and then we'd have shook hands at the end and said, "Well done." But as it was, you came in 20 minutes after me, and you still won the bet, and I had to buy you a curry. Where's the justice?
Well, there is a little bit of justice, because the curry we were initially going to go for was going to be about 60 quid. It's only 40 quid.
We had a little bit too much to drink that night, so we didn't spend as much as we planned to.
I tell you what, I crossed the line, and honestly, the relief, I mean, surely, well, I mean, you crossed the line, you were in better shape than me. You crossed the line, you were running across the line.
I crossed the line, I had a shower, and I went for a meal with Babs. You crossed the line
and I had a couple of pints. I slowed down, right, to walking pace, and I relaxed a little bit too much, and yes, and I did feel that I had started to, you know, go to the toilet, so I had to like concentrate like crazy to stop myself from going, which I did.
Well done.
Then right, I relaxed again, and I thought, oh no, right. So because I felt that I was going to the toilet again, I was losing control. I had to like concentrate again, you know, and like get hold of myself. All this was happening, you know, in a fraction of a second while I was like walking towards the finish, and well, walking from the finish to the, you know, the reclamation area. And one other thing, right, when I reached the area where they hand out the foil blankets, right, I was so weak I couldn't even lift my arms up. This bloke was there holding out a foil blanket, right, and most people were just taking them off him and putting them on themselves. I was so weak that I just turned around and reversed into him so that he could put it around me. And to that bloke, I don't know who he was, but he was the bloody best person, you know, on that day helping me to do that, because that was a massive deal.
I think what we're saying is, Andy, it was a good day for both of us. I ran a half marathon in 1 hour 50 minutes. You ran a half marathon and managed just about
2 hours 11.
Just about not to piss yourself.
Yeah, but I bet it's quite a. It must be. There must be loads of people like, you know,
almost piss themselves in a half marathon. No, I didn't notice anything else.
Well, you didn't notice me. It's only because I told you. No one else noticed me.
Okay. That was just the 2009 review, by the way.
Yeah.
It was a good year.
2009. Hang on.
I missed out
the good points.
Yeah, I missed out one other very important point.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little one. And of course, a highlight for me in 2009 was I met Babs.
Hello, Babs.
Hello, Babs. I'd say hello, Babs. You said hello to her first.
Yeah.
She was great, though, wasn't she?
I have met Babs, and she seems okay to me.
What's your favourite thing about her?
Well, I don't know about the favourite thing, but the one thing I can't understand is how you say that she finds you funny. I don't understand how she finds you funny. Maybe you'd like to elaborate.
Do you know what?
Can you get her to elaborate?
You say that, and I'm not actually sure she ever... Maybe what I say to you isn't actually what's happening. I'm not sure she's ever actually said she does find me funny.
Oh! She don't find you funny?
She said to me earlier today, that's weird.
Oh, she finds you weird.
Basically, I saw her earlier, and I said, she was walking away, and I said, missing you already. And she went, don't be weird. I guess it's because she was in the same room as me.
Don't forget her
I
training.
Quite funny.
Hang on, her training. She has probably had some training of weird people.
See, I thought that was really cute. If you're with your girlfriend and she's in the same room as you, and you say to her as she's walking away, missing you already, isn't that cute?
If someone said that to me, I'd think, what? I think that's a bit weird. So she had the right answer. That's my favourite thing about her. She is fast with her answers. She doesn't need to think about anything. She can give you an answer straight away, and it'll be the accurate one.
I've got no idea why she puts up with me, but hey, I'm not complaining.